Well, now it is my honor to introduce the leaders of today and of tomorrow. This past year, millions of youth leaders, you have seen them on the streets, you have seen them all over the world. They have demanded climate action through Fridays for Future. Listen carefully now as Lana from the US, we have Luke from the Caribbean, Maame from Ghana, Brittany from Australia, and Utsav from India. They're all calling in with their own bold statements for a transformed food system.
We are the leaders for tomorrow. We are the stakeholders for the next generation and cannot be left out in the reinvention of our future food systems for a post-COVID world. We ask for collaboration, diversity and inclusion, cross-functional and disciplinary, multinational and cultural engagement in the reconstruction of our future food systems to ensure food security. Now is the time to be real and ask us, how would love our future food systems to look like, and do the recreation with us.
We are here today imagining the future of our youngest generation. Engaging youth is non-negotiable in building back food systems for a post-COVID world, because we will ultimately be the ones left to live with a world that has been neglected by past generations. To ensure that our imagined future food systems can in fact be built, youth demand a ban on all new factory farms with a subsequent phase-out to all existing factory farming operations. We demand an end to all subsidies to the factory farming meat and dairy industries. Youth demand recognition in all countries' dietary guidelines that moving to more plant-based eating is healthier and better for the planet. And we demand a seat at the table for youth in all climate action and food systems meetings. For all the listeners joining us today, if there were to be one thing you could do to honor the voices of youth hungry for food systems transformation, it would be to take up our demands and champion the change youth need for our futures.
For those listening, you may have young persons in your networks. Reach out to them, have a conversation with them. You would be amazed of the ideas that they have already started. Partner with them. It's not about competition, it's about complementing. It's not about reinventing, but we just want to support young people out there. So for those of you, the world has changed, the mindset has changed. We want to uproot those assumptions of the old and grow the future of tomorrow today. And by the way, I'm currently recruiting thoughtful food ambassadors right here in the Caribbean.
With most of our global youth already hyper-connected through technology, I'm imagining a future where we utilize this to connect youth with local growers and more sustainable food solutions. We need policy to ensure that those solutions are equitably funded and available to youth everywhere. For those privileged enough, I highly recommend volunteering to kickstart this with organisations such as Thought for Food. Good luck!
For the first time in history, the youth has all the necessary tools, vision, passion and possibilities to contribute and change the trajectory of future decades. And that's why, let's inspire, engage and empower this youth with diverse stakeholders in food and agriculture industry through industry transforming initiatives our next generation innovators represent. Zero hunger, global climate change, all this problem, we as a generation didn't start it, but let's commit ourselves to be the part of solution and bloody finish it.